Let's take a look at how XHTML and HTML handle paragraphs in a document. Here we have a document in a text editor. The top window is a text editor. The bottom window here is the browser. And this document has a paragraph in it. It has two paragraphs actually. This paragraph here, and I'm going to scroll down so you can see the whole thing, and this paragraph over here. Now, you'll notice that the paragraphs are enclosed in P tags. The P tag is for a paragraph, and the P tag is a container, so it has content. The content of the container is the paragraph itself, and it has a begin tag and it has an end tag. And that's how a paragraph is formed in XHTML and HTML. So this paragraph here is displayed in the browser there, and this paragraph here is displayed in the browser here. You'll notice that the browser makes a nice space between them and formats them as separate paragraphs. So in a nutshell, that's how paragraphs work. Another thing I'd like to talk about is how we format the paragraphs in the text editor. You'll notice that this paragraph here runs on and it goes way off the screen. And sometimes you'll see documents where paragraphs will go on for many screens wide. And they work just fine. That really doesn't have any impact on how it's displayed in the browser. But if you'll remember, when we add white space, like for instance a line break right here, this doesn't really affect how the text is displayed in the browser. I'll go ahead and I'll save this with the line break in it. You see it breaks after the word words and the comma there, so that would be right there. And I'll reload it in the browser, and you see that that does not affect how it's displayed in the browser. So what you can do is you can actually reformat this, and I'll use a feature in my text editor. Most text editors have a feature like this. It might be called hard wrap or something like that. In this one it's called split lines, and it's in the edit menu there. So I'll go ahead and I'll click on split lines. It wraps the paragraph around so that it all fits on the screen here in the editor. I'll go ahead and I'll save that and I'll reload it in the browser. So it has no effect on how it's displayed in the browser, but it makes it readable on the screen here in my text editor. This is something that's just nice to do. It makes it readable in the text editor. It makes it a little bit more workable if you have to use it in another environment, like in a console on a server or something like that, or you just need to make a quick edit when you're someplace else. And it just makes it easier to work with. And it doesn't have any effect on how it's displayed. So I consider it a nice practice. I always wrap my paragraphs so that they fit on the screen in my text editor. And they go ahead and work just fine in the browser when I do that.